Participation mode. Anyone message delay. Where's the moderator at? Alright. How the fuck do you add the moderation? Let's try. This fucking ad. Okay, people in already. Scotty Mac. Hey, you showing that?
Oh, you mean you can see all the way down there?
It's live already. Yeah.
Oh, it's live? Yeah, because I don't want them to see what's in front of it because they're going to be trying to tune in and try to find the book. But I am in that book. They talk about me as being a hitman, evaluation, or whatever they're talking about. But main thing I want to talk about is people keep saying that I was on top of a roof, federal building, trying to kill white boy Rick. No, somebody else said that. Matter of fact, they even came up with an animation picture of me.
Oh shit, that is Scotty.
And this was supposed to be in here, an animation picture of me on top of a roof. That's not me on top of a federal roof building. These people came up with this trying to blow their podcast or TV thing up by doing these pictures. White Boy Red, Nate Boone Crowd, M16.
Cargo Hustler said hello from East Texas. Shout out to Scotty Mac, IMM Radio and whatnot. I remember him. Hold on, let me hand this back to you.
Yeah, basically, I just wanted to do this. I'm going to get back to that in 1 second. I want to just show them this. And this is what they did on me in this book.
You trying to make sure, yeah, because it's live. I can't edit shit now.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. I can't show the front cover of it.
Just in case we gonna.
I'm going to show that what.
The camera angle is lower than.
Oh, it's lower than what it was. Okay.
Yeah, because it's on the stretch and I can't change it.
And this is the book that all that information is in. But I'm not going to give y'all the year. I'm not going to let y'all see the front of it. But all that information they put on me now one is in this book. I'm going to put these books down because I don't want nobody zooming in getting it because people been trying to get my record, trying to get any information they can find on me. They're not going to find anything because everything been sealed and shut down. Even though I do have the prosecuting attorneys, federal and state calling me, letting me know that people still trying to find out why is my file shit, why they can't get it under the Information of Freedom Act. But at least I got 2 more haters now. I'm gonna say that thing because they really irritate me with this one. Because they done teamed up.
That's not 2 haters. I think that's the same person. He just ain't got no life. He just create new accounts to talk shit.
Codina Chris, 926, and Bajaj, 2424. They done teamed up to try to irritate me to get me to go off. I'm not. Peace to you, brothers, but I have not answered y'all because I won't answer y'all. Y'all trying to throw me so I can go off and curse and all this and that. That's not me. I'm a very patient man, so if you're thinking that I'm going to curse and do all this, forget it. What I need y'all to do is understand that
Billy Biscuits.
It's all going to be opened up. All my documents, all my pictures, which like y'all see in my video that I done did. I done did a 3-4 hour recording. And my editor gonna slice and dice and put them all to YouTube. I'm not putting anything onto TikTok anymore because I'm not getting nobody to subscribe there really. And I went on there saying I need 25,000, but I only got about 50 people in the last month or so. So I'm putting everything I got onto YouTube. Hopefully people will subscribe, like, and share. If not, might be the end of me because I ain't gonna give all the new stuff. I mean,
let me catch you up on some of these comments too.
I got a bag of stuff that I would like to talk about, but I can't talk about it until I can get more people to donate to the cause. Tired of coming out of my pocket when y'all are enjoying my stories. At least I hope y'all are. But let me try to answer some of these comments.
All right, let me scroll back up because it's a bunch of shit. Man, they keep rolling down to I said one from hello, Scotty Mac. Another one from Much Love from Amsterdam. Somebody had a question. If this damn thing quit scrolling.
Amsterdam? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Kevin from Detroit.
Kevin from Detroit?
Bear Willer asked something else, but I can't.
Bear Willer?
Yeah, that's Al.
Okay.
Somebody asked how long you grew your stash out for. I don't care about that. I'm reading an article.
How long I grew my mustache out?
Oh, he said I'm reading an article now. The Cargo Hustler.
Cargo Hustler?
Yeah.
On me?
The one you pulled up that you can't show the front of? Yeah, he know which magazine this is too.
Well, I guess some people will know what magazine came in. But yes, I'm in there. And some may have already read it. It ain't like it just came out.
Jay Scott.
But they just sent it to me, the people that did, like the interview on me with that one. The same way they sent me those pictures, showing me on top of a roof. That's step a lot. That's why I said, I never said that out of my mouth. I was on top of one of the federal buildings trying to get White Boy Rick wasn't in federal court. He was a state prisoner. He was in the Frank Murphy Hall. I believe that's the name. But yeah, there's more story on that as well.
Yeah, a couple people said they somebody said they think their father and their father-in-law used to know you. Somebody remembered you. But Stop the Hate 89 say his dad used to run with you too. I think he know you. He says he's named after you.
Hey, I like to thank everybody that saying that they know me or that their people, fathers, grandfather, whatever, used to run with me, or say that they knew me. I only ran with about 3 people, and both of them had passed away. I'm the only one left of this team that was truly a team that started off when we was kids. Other people came in later when they was down with the craft. That's why I said I'm trying to get them hats done down with the craft, and then the shirts they're gonna say that's one.
We got to get some more shirts. I mean, some more
and cups,
designs and whatnot, because we're gonna need some decals, or at least the images, so we can print them out and run them through there or whatever. That way, because I want to have like a couple of things started before, because I don't want to get everything then start getting started. I'm like, damn, what are we gonna put on them? I'd rather have
the decal.
They're not decals. I'm just calling
them.
Well,
yeah,
decals.
okay. Just call me because on a decal we're gonna need a kiln to cook that stuff in. Cause I used to do ceramic and so forth when I was in
not if we
prison.
Doing for the cups and the what's the name? We can just print them out through the vinyl and heat press them onto the cups.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what the little attachment was from on there.
That's what that machine was about. Doing cups and hats. But I want that other machine. It was what, $5,000?
Yeah, you talking the direct garment.
The one that print out the shirts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the DTG.
That's where it'll print out what I want them to say on it. And
Yeah.
people, send me some ideas what y'all would like me to say on the shirts. I'm not trying to get too elaborate where they're gonna call a fortune for me to do the shirt, and I gotta charge out a fortune to buy it. But I don't want to do that.
Evan Alcott got a good idea. He said make some shot glasses. Well, that's one on it. So you can put them on shot glasses. Yeah, that's actually kind of smart.
Yeah, shot glass with that one. And then you want number two. You have to. I need number two. 1 and 2. Last one, you never see it coming.
Shout out to Rogers Anderson. Salute to the veteran.
Remember, you can help me say their names and so forth and give them a shout out on.
Yes, sir.
Yes. A shout out to all you people that you may not hear me speaking, but my editor is reading them. And he gonna let me know who all called in and who all saying what so I can try to answer y'all.
We got also a comment from Life with Chris. He said, I seen you at the White Boy Rick movie premiere, so you wasn't there. Or was no mention of you in the film. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, right, because they had paid me to show up there, even though I wasn't in it. But, of course, people came out and they talking about, why wasn't he in it? It was, me, the Curry brother was on the other end of the hallway taking photos with people, talking to people. I was on the other end talking to people and so forth. And shout out to anybody that had met me that day. Thanks for the comment. You are very, very appreciated.
Sleeping Ghost asked the question, said, who inspired you to kill?
Who what?
Who inspired you to kill?
I wasn't inspired by no one. It was just that I was always the quiet one. I sit back and watch people, and I see stupid things they do. I mean, like, oh, so that's where he's taking his money to in there, buying heroin. Maybe I need to get some of that and sell it. But then when people didn't want to pay, well, then I had to put my foot up in every end. And that led me to doing worse things. I'm not proud about any of that, but hey, that was my life. If I could go back and change the hands of time, I would. I'd probably do the same thing, but I just wouldn't do it. Do some of the stuff that got me caught up. I got to be more hush-hush about it and everything. Back then, which I was, me and Jerry, we was hush-hush. Nobody knew what we was doing until it was too late for those individuals. That's why I said, we never left anyone around to be able to say that they seen us do this or they know about us doing this.
Sleeping Ghost, you got a question. I don't even know how to do that shit. I just started because he asked like he wanted to donate. Why no super chat? I don't know how to do none of that. I don't know how to set. I barely got this set up. I need
you're to do what? Donate?
Yeah.
You have to go to Nathaniel Crap, huh?
That's in the what's that? They could just click the link up the bio under the TikTok page. They go straight to there. But I guess he talking about for the super chat, so he could have went straight onto there or something. I don't know how to do that. I gotta really look into this.
Okay, my editor saying that he gotta check into this and that.
Yeah, I gotta really do that shit before.
We knew it all this. We trying to get it together. That's why I said I'm basically coming out of my pocket with what we got to split up and divvy up about me getting way out here, which is an hour and a half drive, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. But yeah, that's why I asked people to donate, so I could keep on doing these stories, which like I said, this is just a small bag of stuff that I haven't even spoke on yet. These on different cases, different subjects, agreements, deals. Two from let's see, one from Russia, And Columbia, well, I ain't got nothing from that because they haven't said anything bad about me. Because most of the people, like I said, didn't see me. I only went over there to speak to Pablo, and he kept everything quiet. Well, yes,
Rashad Evans asks, "What's your favorite sport?"
I never played sports. I never watched sports. I'm sorry. I never been into things like that because that always took time and energy away from what I'm truly looking to do is make money. That's all I was ever doing. I never was in there watching football,
Tough man
basketball.
contest was a sport.
The
Wasn't a
tough
sport yet.
man, the tough man contest was somewhat of a sport, but I joined only to get all of the frustration I had in me out. That's why I told everybody back in the locker room. I feel sorry for anybody that had to get in the ring with me. Understand this is a business. It's nothing personal. That's why I said when I basically I was knocking them out within a few seconds of the first round. Uh, that boy name again. Blubber, no. And I got the article somewhere where I had to. Now he the only one that went the the total butterball. He the only one went the total distance with me. Only because really the boy couldn't lay a hand on me. And when I did catch him, I caught him good. I know I knocked him out because he was standing, his hands dropped. He was just standing there, he was leaning against the rope, and I told the ref, "Hey, this man's out. Look." He said, "Keep fighting." Everybody was on the side telling me, "Keep fighting, keep fighting." I was like, "What you want to do? Kill this boy? Just keep fighting." So I stepped back and came back. I was going to give him that death blow. I know I had gloves on, so like I would have to hit him extra harder. Cause I still had a little more energy in me.
Outspoken Tay said, "What year did Germ pass away? Also, did Germ become an informant?"
That don't even sound right.
No.
Whoever that person is, Jerm had never been informed, and when he passed away, that make no different, no time limit for you to know. That's none of your business. He passed away. I'm not gonna say when my other boy passed away either, but both of them is gone.
G Money 227 asks, "Do you have any stories about Flint, Michigan?"
Not really, because that was more. I think that was the Patriots that went up there, Mark and Andre Patriots, or could have been Lucky. I'm not. I can't speak on Flint, but yes, best friend was up in there. Basically, we was in a lot of cities and states. Some states y'all haven't even heard of yet. Same way I was gonna tell y'all about Rock and Ridge. They got that man locked up on a case that he shouldn't be locked up on. In the courtroom, that guy looked at me, Boo, and then at Red. And then he looked back over at me, and then he was like, ugh. But the man was wrong. He picked out the wrong person that did it. It wasn't Reg.
Chemo Luciano asks, "Was Bruiser the founder of the 2020 Boys and a member of the Best Friends?"
Bruiser was the founder of the 2020 Boys. He created that. Bruiser's my nephew, yes. He was the founder of that, but he wasn't joined up with the Best Friends, but
He worked with
you know,
y'all.
like he sort of like hung with them and so forth. He the one introduced me to the Best Friends. And that's how I got hooked up with the Best Friend, because he was telling them about, well, my uncle could do this and that, and he pretty big. That, like, y'all should take a look. They did. They came and took a look, and they liked what they see. Me and Reginald, we kicked it off good because he was a little jokester. I was a little jokester, but we both loved talking about food and eating. And that was my main thing. Hey, let's cook up some food, let's do this and that. That's why I said Reginald Brown was a very good brother. But he's in prison for a crime he did not do.
these motherfuckers be just writing whatever. I don't know. Another person, Life of Chris, put Nate. I seen you on Rolling 313. I remember that. You told the story off Boo making his move with the connect. Do you feel responsible for what happened to Maz since he treated you good? Why did they put a period right there?
Did who treat me good, boo?
No, it just say, do you feel responsible for what happened? Then he got a period. Then he say to Maz. I don't know who that is. To Maz since he treated. Oh, he talking about Maserati Rick. Oh, well he's.
But anyway it goes, I don't feel bad about anything that I did. If you hurt me by doing something to my family, oh, I'm coming. The same way he would have came for me doing something to his family. And the part killed me is I was locked up at the time
I think
when he did that to my little brother.
I think he talking about Maserati. He said, "Do you feel bad, responsible for what happened with Maz?"
Oh,
since
well,
he treated you
Maserati?
good?
No, I don't feel bad because I told Maserati, don't.
Get him your.
I told Rick. I ain't called him Maserati. I do that because y'all be doing it. But I told Rick, don't leave the apartment unless you let me know so we could go together. As long as I'm there with you, I can always keep an eye out and so forth, and I can scope things that you won't be able to scope. That's what I do for a living. But he had slipped out to the apartment. I didn't even know he was gone until Boo called me talking about, hey man, what's going on, man? Where you at? So I'm sitting in the apartment with Rick. He said, no, you not. I said, yes, I am. He said, Rick is on the news. He just got shot up at the car wash. I said, what? He said, turn it on. They still talking about. I turned it on, sure enough. So I jumped in the car, headed that way, got over there to the fish shop, sat in there and did my thing. I just sit back and listen to what people say. And trust me, people would talk and tell everything they could see or know. And they did. And that's a whole other story there as well. But I ain't going to get into it all on this. But that's why I said I'm not going to go through all my other paperwork because, yes.
What's saying? 823 asks, how big was boxing in Detroit during your time? Was Tommy Hearns big during your time, or did y'all not pay attention? And did you ever bet on boxing?
No, I don't gamble, period. Unless it's gamble on how many times you're going to hit the concrete when I toss you off a gallery. But yes, Tommy Hearns was big, because him
Cobra?
and Maserati Rick used to hang, Sometimes they'd drive each other vehicles and so forth. I mean, they knew each other very well. Like I said, I was with Rick, but I would sit back in the cut and just keep an eye on him and keep an eye on everything that's going on around us. So I could peep different moves that come up. But Tommy was big. Everybody knew Tommy Hearn. Even when he became, what they call it, an honorary cop, honorable mention cop or something. He had joined the police force. Well, he was.
Oh, they made him honorary policeman.
Yeah, they made him honorary policeman.
Why you ask my grandma? What's his name? Durant Chetty? They'd always wanted to find out about your mom. Is she Indian, like from India? No.
No, my mama not from India. She is Blackfoot?
Blackfoot and Cherokee, I think.
Yeah, Blackfoot and Cherokee is my mother, his grandmother.
Both of my grandmothers was black and
Yeah.
native.
But several people have been trying to get more information out of me, as well as from the courts, from the jails, from anywhere they can, but they not giving up information because my files is sealed. Youth home files is sealed too. I can speak on that because I was there. My sister spoke on it because she was there. Like the one guy said, there was nobody ever stabbed in the youth home. Well, we should go tell the judge that. Because they kicked me out of there because I stabbed that inmate. Or should I say, that guy up. But he was bigger than me. Thought he could bully me, but I took no mess. They transferred Jerm to a different flow. They transferred me to, I think, 565. I can't recall the exact. I would have to look at my documents, which I got documents on all that as well.
One guy, Big Mo name. I mean, he said, "Do you have any stories about Alabama, or have you been there?"
Alabama? No, I have never been to Alabama. I've been to Mississippi. Of course, the sheriff didn't like me there. So they basically told my sister, you need to tell your brother go back to Detroit. Because he's down here and we don't play that mess. No, I'm up here, or wherever you want to say. And I don't play it either. You ain't the only one that carries a gun. That's what on my jacket to him. And I'm licensed to carry these. Come on, I said, hey, I'm fresh out the Army. You want to go for it? Go for it. I bet you won't be around to watch the outcome. I don't miss. If I pull, you dead. Or anyone else that want to help you out. With nobody there but him, I guess he thought he could just walk in there and tell me, you can't use that door. I use any door I want to use as long as it is used for customers. Well, black folks supposed to use it up. That's the key word. You ain't gonna call me that. You call me by my name. I'm not black. I'm dark caramel.
We got another question. I ain't saying this nigga name because that's weird, but he said, "Did you go to Big Time at Cobo Hall back in the day? Is that where they held like the big events?"
Well, that's where they had that tough man contest at the Cobo Hall. I'm trying to think what else. They had the car shows and all that, but like I said, I never basically attended them. I used to just monitor from the outside to see who all going in, who all coming out, so that I can find my targets better. Because they like to be out there profile, showing off. Yeah, me, I'm down. Soon as I get you just by yourself, or maybe just two other people around, you mine. That's why I said people like to go out and party and hang. I never did none of that. I'm sorry. I never went out to bars, party, unless I was going there doing some hunting. But other than that, no. And I never indulged in sport. I still don't indulge in sport even as today. While everybody else indulging in sport, I'm indulging in one thing, my favorite activity, cooking. Love me some bacon.
Oh shit, that's what I forgot to do. I'm gonna make some bacon in a minute.
Oh, you gonna make some bacon?
Yep.
Okay, I'll stick around for that bacon.
No, you ain't getting no Vietnam stories. Sorry, sir. Sorry, Lotto. No Vietnam stories. Let me go to the next person. Sharanchik.
Well, and if I did not give them that one part of the Vietnam where, like they told me, hey man, you know what you're eating? And I took them out, and then they took me out back and showed me that, and I was
that
like,
was on the, was that last live?
I don't know. I can't recall, but I know I go.
If it wasn't on the last live, it should be up Monday.
Oh, it should be up Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's when my Army buddies took me back there and showed me that what I was eating was dog.
They watched that Monday video.
Oh, okay.
Big Mo asking, what do you say? Hey, how can I get an interview? Like, I want to connect behind the scenes, if that's cool. So I guess he looked for an interview.
Well, that's up to you if you could set something up with him. Because like I told him, I charge for my interview. I'm sorry, I don't do anything free. That's just not me. L Prophet already, oh man, I said that man name. Well, somebody else had already got me. The only two interviews I did was the ones for
Say Cheese.
Say Cheese.
Mogul.
And like Mogul State of Mind and
Detroit Paranormal.
Paranormal Files, yes. Paranormal Files. Those three I did, and then like this one guy, he wanted me to do an interview. I set it up with him. Well, I ain't set it up yet, but I told him, just give me a call, let me know when and where, and I'll be there.
What Jada
It's a
at?
place that we both gonna agree. Brian, that was his name, Brian. Oh, and I'd like to give a shout out to Nunu. You know who you is, Nunu.
No. I don't know who that is, but I'm
Yeah, you should. It's family.
I've got too many families. If I ain't seen their ass or talked to them recently, I'm.
K-Son,
Uh,
Roger's sister.
I
So-
probably recognize him if I seen him. Maybe.
So that make a third, a second cousin to you.
What's up, though,
First
Roger?
cousin to me.
Big head ass Nate too, just in case. You said, yeah, your son. I
What?
ain't seen him in a minute. I just
Oh, yeah.
Tell him what's up.
Well, he probably gonna see the picture I held up of him when he was a baby, but ain't nobody gonna pick that out and say, "Hey, Nate, ain't that you?" Dude, that was what, 40 years ago, 50 years ago.
Oh, did you really have a 357 in prison? Yeah. That's not that hard to believe. You can get a lot of shit.
Well, I
in
had 357. I also had a two-shot Derringer. Weapons and things are not that hard,
I'm not finna ask.
but you have to have the skill to know how to do it. And trust me, crooked guards are all everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, cut off snakehead asked. I don't know why you asked. Trump or Harris? Cut off snakehead said, "You vote for Trump or Harris?" I don't even know why he would ask.
I'm not voting for damn one. I want to be. If y'all letting Trump run for president, he got 34 felonies. I only got what, 4 or 5 felonies. All the rest of that stuff I couldn't be charged with. So I would like to run for president. I'm going to give everybody a Simmons check until the prices start coming down on all this crap that they done raised up.
Trevor Williams said, "Greetings from South Africa."
What's who?
Trevor Williams.
Trevor Williams, Williamson or Williams?
Williams.
Williams. Shout back to you, my brother. Hey, that y'all keep on watching my stories, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get my count up. I need my count up to really make some money. That's why I keep asking y'all for a donation, because my count is low. Let's get that up quickly.
Share,
Share.
subscribe, like, and comment.
Make
Also,
this go viral. That's what I'm waiting for, something to go viral. Then I know the count go up.
This nigga Dave is funny. He said, "Evil ass nigga." Were the tough man contest bare knuckle or gloves? I believe that was bare knuckle.
Gloves. No, they were gloves. Tough man contest with gloves. I wish they was bad knuckle, because then I could have really did some hurting on them. But they didn't allow that. They had their little rules and so forth that we had to go by. That's why they called it at that time kick karate boxing. That was the name of it, kick karate boxing.
You talking about the kickboxers and shit? The one to be used.
You had to kick so many times and so many times during the fight. But I always ask one thing: how do Fat Boy get his feet off the ground? That was all blubber, because boom, 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 boom. I hit nothing but blubber. My arm kept bouncing. Man, take these gloves off. Let me really get in there and work them. Especially that one guard that I fought in the tough man contest. He was a guard in the prison. But he didn't realize that he had to fight me until just before he was getting in the ring. He told me, "Oh yeah, he is an ex-convict."
That's the fine time to tell somebody.
And yeah, because that guard looked over there at me. I said, "Please let me out. Ring the bell, man. Ring the bell." Because it looked like he was going to try to jump out the ring. So when they rung, I had to run over there. I turned him all the way back towards me and started hooking, hook. I started jabbing at him. When that bell rang and he went down, he didn't get back up. He stayed down on his own. He didn't want to fight me no more. Back in the dressing room, man, what's up? I ain't fighting no ex-convict. You was going to try to, no, I was trying to kill you. every blow I was aiming at your side rib. I was hoping to break a rib, then go in and hit you in your eye for it. That's that little grizzle right there that punch a hole in your heart. If you hit it hard enough, you can kill a person. Just boom, but you got to hit them hard enough, punch that up in that hard.
Right.
That's the end of it.
I don't know why he asked this question, but let me. He asked, Boone, do you think you would be different from what you turned out to be if you had an active mother and father and came from a different area? Well, I guess nature versus nurture.
I hear the active mother and father.
What the fuck did he think?
I was just hard headed, and I mean, I got my butt beat a lot of time, but that just made me stronger to be able to take the butt whippings. Because they didn't hurt no more after a while. They ain't gonna bother me. Go ahead, beat me. What do you do? I get beat up out there on the street until I found out how to stop them from doing that. So people start watching me more closely then after I started hurting them back. See, they could dish a butt whipping, but when I introduced them to one, then they, hey man, what you do? Well, yeah, you ain't used to me fighting back easy. But now it's time to fight back and fight it to the max. One of us got to go, homie. And I'm trying to make it sure that it's not me. Of course, evidently, I'm still here, ain't I? A lot of those people ain't around. Mainly, not because I did anything, killed them or anything. They basically found out that it's best for them to leave that area. And like I said, started at the age of, I started at the age of 7, 8, 9 is when me and John got together finally, and we started doing things together. At 10 is when we got locked up. They put us in the youth home. And then that's enough of that one. I could keep on going, got document to all that as well. That's why I said on one of my storylines, you're gonna see me holding that red folder. That basically is my deal that the state and federal government gave me to give up to those 6 people. I only gave up 6 people. I didn't give up no more than that. I gave up to 6 people that was responsible for killing my little brother. Now, if y'all think it's all right for someone to kill my little brother and I ain't supposed to do anything, y'all fools. I will die for my loved ones. I was in prison serving the time that I shouldn't have been serving. Boo had did that, left that bag in my car of drugs. So when I got caught with it, I was like, whoa, what the hell? That's when I asked Boo, like, oh man, I forgot. Man, these people get... So I had to take a cop to that. And I went into the prison to serve my little time, but while I was in there, I had told Boo, don't give nothing to my little brother because he ain't gonna pay you. He think what you got is mine, what mine is yours. That's just between us though. It ain't got nothing to do with my family. Keep my family out of this. He said, don't worry, man, I ain't gonna do, I'm not gonna say it to him. I said, cool. Because if he wanted some, he should, he should go to Bruiser. Bruiser would have thrown him something, this and that. We are family. But my big brother Dre, he went to Boo, and Boo gave him some stuff trying to set up another house. Then he had my brother killed. I found out I was in prison. That story was told in one of the things too, so I ain't gonna go into that deep. But when I got out, my thing was to kill anyone, everybody that was responsible or had facts about that being done to my little brother. So for a while, I was knocking them off until Boo had to peep the move. That's why he told them to kill me at the last hit. Then when we finished, kill him. Of course, somebody told me, yes, Boo did tell him that, and that was Chuck. Whoops, I think it's supposed to say his name. Yeah, well, anyway, that was supposed to have been, he came and told me after the fact, so yeah, man, the reason that we did that, man, because Boo told us to knock you off afterward, because He figured it out. By the time he figured it out, I said, well, ain't no problem. Because now I'm going to testify against him in court. And I'm hoping that he want to jump up in the courtroom. Because I'll jump up with him. And we'll go at it right there in the courtroom. But either which way, he going to come through that prison system. And when he do, he's mine.
Lotto asked, besides Butterbean, what was the biggest dude you had to fight? I guess was he trying to bully you because he was big? Which is a it's a fair question. He just asked like, what's the biggest dude you had to fight besides Butterbean, and was he trying to be a bully because he was big?
Butterbean was
no, he not talking about. He said besides Butterbean, like somebody else. Like
well, it was Charlie, but of course we became friends after the fact. We was in prison. And Charlie was a big Charlie. Yeah, Big Charlie. Big Charlie was big up here, but he had no legs.
He skipped leg day.
I got it everywhere. I got it everywhere. But we fought for it wasn't even that long, because basically I was just trying to show the man, you are no match. You may be stronger, but I know how to put you into a mode that you will never get out. Man, you can't out. I got him. Boom. Man, no. See, you really dead now. If I were to just turn a little bit and pull, I was trained by the best people. Well, I ain't gonna say by the best, but I was trained in service on how to basically stop people from doing any harm to me. But yeah, I was trained, so me
the Rangers
and Charlie became weightlifting buddies. But he would never do the legs. I kept telling him, man, you need to build your leg muscles up. But yeah, Charlie Thompson, he was one of the guys too that thought he would do something. Now I got to mention this, even though they wasn't that big, they were about the same as me. So I don't know if there's any still alive. The Hall brothers, yeah, Andre, Michael, Patrick Hall. His sister's name was Andrea Hall. Well, it was a whole family of them. All of us was locked up. And that was in Wayne County Child Development Center. And I guess they thought that they could handle me, but they forgot that I got friends. Journey was there by the end, so we had to attack them. Andre was the one that was always trying to sneak me. And he did sneak Journey once. And me and Journey went and got him in the school. Whoop, fire hydrant.
Real quick.
But
I want the same thing happened last time. That mug just died, cut off. Let me plug it up.
Okay.
Because we were like, we got just enough, look, and it cut off.
It just cut off,
just
the battery died. But yeah, I think that's basically about it. Other than people that I was training to learn how to fight. But nobody ever beat me but one guy. And that was the mailman. He knocked my big butt out.
Talking about Carmelo?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who that is. But
a basketball player. They called him the mailman.
Oh, no. This back in the 70s. This guy, he caught me. I looked over at my wife and smiled at her, turned back. That's as far as I got. Then I woke up in the corner. What the hell? I said, man, he knocked your big butt out. I said, oh, man. And I'm like, turning my head, looking over there at the crowd. My wife was out there, and I was trying to smile at her, let her know everything all right. And he ran up and pow, and caught me. So when I got back in the dressing room, he was like, hey, man, you ain't gonna do nothing to me, man. You was wrong, man. You turned your head away from what we was doing, and I got you. I said, you did. I ain't mad at you. It was all business. Wasn't nothing personal. It was business. If it was not business, then you would come up missing. But you won that fair and square.
Kirk Brown got a question. He says, "Was the 50 Boys in the streets when you was in the streets?"
The 50 Boys.
I don't know who that is.
I
That's what he
know.
put.
I never heard of them. 50 Boys.
So I guess that's his answer.
They made it came after us because, like I said, I left in 1990. I left the street 1990. So any groups that came in after that, or any group that built itself up, like what they call them, BMF and all them, but they wasn't on you like my radar. If they would have been on my radar, they would have been on my list, but they never made it to my list. So
Yeah, he said the 50 Boys is
the Chamber Brothers,
Big
y'all
Meech
know
Group.
y'all made it to our list because you kept taking pictures of everything that we did out at the island. And we told y'all that could be y'all downfall. Even though after y'all got caught, two of y'all tried to give me up. But it didn't work. Because after that, I got caught up. That's why I said,
Look for the book.
yeah, because they in the book.
It's under there.
Oh, there it is. They are in this book trying to give me up. And it didn't work because I already gave that part up on me. I told them everything about my life just to make sure I kept my immunity across the board. But yeah, they had asked them, what can you give us about? And they was talking, but of course the prosecutor came back and told me, he said, you know what y'all wanted to testify against you, but you already gave that information up, so you don't need them. So, we told them, give us some other information, which some of them did. But they just never had to go into the courtroom and testify. They just gave them the information to go knock people off. So,
What did he ask? Mo asked, can you tell us about somebody named Big James?
well, I could, but I won't. Big James was more of a Ghost in Israel time, which, Big James did some foul crap to best friends back then. And I could give you more on that, but I won't because, like I said, I gotta save something. I'm sorry. I got the files, but whenever they do a movie or a book deal or whatever, you'll see all that printed in there, or they'll show it in the scripts of the movie that, hey, in case you want to read on this or you want to go find this, we have all of Boone documents. They can't get them because they sealed. That's why I had them sealed to make sure nobody steals. Y'all could go check and look, but you won't get anything.
Why did he ask this question? You talked about Ed before in other videos.
Talking about Big Ed?
Yeah, Big Ed.
Because like the other guy asked about Big James.
Yeah, he talking about, did you ever
Big
run
Ed
into
is different.
Big Ed? Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Ed was
I
different
talked
with
about
Rick.
it. Y'all need to go back and watch the other videos then because I talked about Big Ed, about how me and Maserati Rick laid up on him. And then that's all I'm going to tell you on that. You want to know the rest, go find that piece that I did. And know for the guy that's going to come back later and say, man, you need to put him in order. I ain't got to put nothing in order. If you want it, go find it. But I'm not going to put it in order so you can run the story that way as I'm telling. You're going to get pieces here, pieces there. Then I might jump back to this piece or I might go even further up. And some I even spoke on my Army days. Evidently, y'all not watching all of my stories. I spoke on Russia. I spoke on Pablo. I spoke on Noriega, Carlos Latis. Somebody might have sent me something talking about, you don't even know Carlos Latis. Well, I got him in my paperwork. So if I don't know him, y'all need to tell the judges this stuff. But if you got any prove that I don't know him or know, hey, put it online so everybody else can read about it. Just keep it real. Because see, y'all want to call me liar. You want to call me that I am exaggerating. Put the proof up. Put it up. Please do.
Somebody asked another question. BJ Everyday Life. Did you ever know Ricky Reamer Bay? I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know if they spelled it wrong. It just say Ricky Reamer Bay.
Sounds like somebody from prison. Because we had a lot of Bay brothers in there. Let me see, Roger Brown Bay. I think a lot of Eels, as well as my best friend was a Bay, and he turned to be the leader of the group afterwards.
He said, yeah, he from prison.
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember what was his name.
He think he was a Muslim.
A Moor Sign Temple. The Bays and the L's.
Yep.
I was a Muslim. Akbar Najee Shadeen was my Islamic name. I changed my name way back there in the 70s and studied Islam. Became a practicing imam when back in the 90s.
Shout out to Big Zig. Oh, quick question. Lotto Soldier said, Boone, did you ever raise a young kid up in prison to keep him from getting hurt?
Raise him? I don't raise.
I guess he's saying like,
help.
Yeah.
I helped the younger guy to stay out of trouble, and then I had to tell some of them, hey, the guy you think is your friend is a booty bandit. You need to stay away from him because sooner or later he gonna catch you in some type of position and try to force his way up on you. Him and his booty bandit friends. Those people I didn't indulge with, but I did protect a lot of people from them. Well, don't get me wrong. The majority of them wore their hats saying down with the craft. That's to let people know. No, if you mess with him, you want to mess with
Us.
With us. We was a little group in there, down with the craft. We sold everything that there was to sell. Liquor, drugs, even women's. We used to have girls brought up there. So, the guys go out there on a visit and the guard used to turn their head while they go in the bathroom and get it on. We would pay the girl through, like our account that we knew the girl from, the city that we used to tell them, hey, like you can make so much money. You come up here and get this guy some. Trust me. He probably just look at you and he get off, But you be able to make some nice money. And so I hear some girls come up there. We used to have people go pick them up. And then we would bring them up there and they called the black guys out. Some of the guards knew what the deal was. So like they didn't mess with the girls. They let come in, going in the bathroom, do their thing, going back out. That's why I said even though
They got to forget about that noise. They gonna hear in the background. I'm making Boone bacon.
Cooking me something to eat. But yeah, that's why I said, me in prison, that's me wearing the three-piece, wearing the suit. People were saying, I ain't got no prison. That's me in prison. That's what my friend in prison that worked for me. I had my second wife call him out to get him told. That's my first wife. That's my second wife. That's my friend. Yes, I was laying like that. But like I said, I had money. I had things that I needed, so I had what I wanted in prison. That's why I said 357 wasn't nothing but a hair or two off my head. Money, jewelry, whatever I wanted. But trying to remember that one brother name, Ron Bay, or you know, like Ronnie Bay. Now me and him was cool, but it been almost 50 years, 50 years ago. I think 50 years ago. No, it was about 40 some years ago when I last seen him. As a matter of fact, one of the names was Lyle Bay. I think he's still locked up. He was doing life without parole. He's a more assigned temple leader. But yeah. And one more thing I want to say. And this is me at the age of 16. Don't I look cute? I ain't gonna say cute. Don't I look handsome? Young man at 16 years old. I always wore suits. That's the way I roll. Me and Jeremy used to just enjoy ourselves when we was young.
And somebody just asked, did you get charged for stabbing that guard in prison? Did you get more time for that?
They gave me charges for it, but no, they found me not guilty. Because you got to understand, the guard said that he didn't see the person that did it, but me and him had just got into an argument up on 3rd Gallery. But he had made it, I think that he made it one floor lower when somebody ran up behind him and jabbed him in the neck. He grabbed hold of it. He held on to that fucker. But yeah, they charged me with it, took me to court. I told everything about my life to the federal people. I didn't want them to ever bring in anything back on me, saying, well, you didn't tell us this, you didn't. No, I went all the way back to my first crime and told them everything from then all the way up until 1990. That's why they gave me immunity across the board. Those are paperwork that I showed in one of my stories, and I'm gonna show them in the movie or whatever, whenever it comes. All that stuff gonna be there. My immunity, my lie detector test, better known as a polygraph. Excuse me, I do stutter. As a polygram exam. Y'all gonna see all that. I just ain't showing all that now because people going to steal it. People would still like to take some of the knowledge that I have and try to do their own book or their own movie on me and just change a few names. This ain't got nothing to do with him. This is fictional. So I'm not going to give everything out because that's just...
Kilo G asked you, did you know Demetrius Hollowell? He rode with Rick. So
of course I knew Demetrius.
Y'all ain't worked
And
together.
People were saying that I killed him. How could I kill Demetrius when I was in prison? At the time of his death, I was sitting in prison. So I don't know what they were thinking. Did he kill him? No, I didn't. No, I had nothing to do with that. But someone else told me about that incident. But see, I'm not gonna say Chuck's name. And then that if he could sue me, he could sue me. But he told me a lot of information and so forth about before they caught him and brought him into the prison.
Did you ever cross paths with G.G. Ryder?
That name don't ring no bell. G.G. Ryder. They don't ring no bell whatsoever.
Yeah, well, say something in the comments if you know who that is.
I don't know who that is, so they need to give more information if they got it, or if that person said that he know me. A lot of people say they know me, but they really don't. They may have heard of me, seen me, but I didn't hang around people. Mainly because I didn't want anything to become personal when they might be on my list as business. I said I had a list, federal government got that list because they thought that list was a joke until the next one in line wind up dead. Then they were like, well, what I said, I told you, that list is not the joke. What about the next one? I said, let me see it again. Showed it to me. Oh, that one gonna wind up dead in 2 days. They was late killing the other one, so but that one gonna wind up dead 2 days, and they did.
He said, I think he said his name is George Ryder from the East Side. He had a notorious group of hitmen.
His name was what?
George Ryder.
George.
What's the time frame on this? Was that like after the 90s or something?
What's the timeline on that? Was that after the 90s? And listen, don't say nothing and be no keepy D. I don't want nobody coming over here and saying, well, I did it. No, don't do that. I don't want you winding with the police, get your hand behind your back, and then they'll shoot you in the head and say, you resisted. Because that's what they're doing out there. They've been doing it. But.
He said he was nicknamed Ghost, and they were at odds with Demetrius, mid-80s.
I know that there was somebody that was had people to Demetrius.
No, he said his pops was YBI.
Huh?
He said his pops was YBI, so I guess he's saying that's what he knows.
Well, Butch was YBI, and me and Butch hung out. Matter of fact, me and Butch still speaking to each other through like Messenger. He always tap in and let me know what he's doing. He tell me to keep it up. Don't let the fools throw me off. I said, you know that. I'm very patient and calm. I ain't gonna let nobody throw me off, but they can try all they want. Because like I tell people, I have my haters, and now I got 2 more haters that added to that. And maybe 2 of them joined up.
That's the same hater. He ain't got no like. He didn't create like 4 or 5 different accounts because he asking the same comment just from different accounts. That's why they all got them random ass letters and numbers and ain't no picture. It just
different numbers, user this, and don't never got their real name. Me, I got my real name. Nathaniel Crap.
That wasn't the jacket. That was a hat. Sleeping Ghost asks, what happened to the guy that got blasted wearing your jacket? I think you're talking about the guy that was wearing a hat. Hat.
Yeah. From the halfway center.
Yeah.
I knew somebody was out there. I peeped the mood, and oh man. And then I figured that, well, they probably looking for me wearing this, come out with the hat on. So I didn't set the guy up. The guy kept begging me to get my hat. Here, man, take the hat down. Go ahead. But then I know he was easing out the door, and I'm watching. And all of a sudden, I'm like, hell with that? Now, the guard see me standing there, so you know it ain't me. So we run to the thing, and that incident popped off. Hey, got nothing to do with it, but they put me on that side of town. They know I shouldn't have been on that side. That's why they got me over that side real quick and just got me out of there. They said, well, you just go on. That we going to put the tether on your leg. And when they did, well, but yeah.
He asked. Kilo G said, did you ever have any interactions with Butterbean later on in life after he became a big time boxer? No. Y'all was rolling and shit.
Yeah, we was making money, and not to mention that, why would I want to be hanging around someone like that? To me, the boy acted like he was slow.
I kind of feel bad for all the boxers.
Please, don't take offense to it, fat boy. I mean, a Butterbean.
I kind of felt bad because it seemed like they was fighting their ass off, all them boxers, but then they wasn't getting paid like that. The promoters and all the people
That's
stealing
why
all their money.
I stopped. I wasn't making no money doing that. I was making bigger money by doing something illegal. But please, people, don't follow in our footsteps and do something illegal because I said, well, I was making more money doing. You have to be also ready to take the the consequence. That means dead, prison,
paralyzed,
or cripple. There is no such thing as retirement. Because sooner or later, somebody gonna want that power you got, and they gonna come for it. Even one that you think your best friend, those the one you have to look out for. Well, because they'll stab you in your back as quick as say, hey.
Speaking of that, what's name Max? Was it hard to defend yourself in prison after you got shot because it affected your hand movements?
Defend myself.
No, you're saying because like that hand.
Well, yeah, this hand here.
Yeah.
This hand works beautifully. And I'm going to give y'all a little hint on something. This one do too.
Even better because you ain't got no feeling in it.
yeah, I didn't got no feeling in this level. That's why all the damage was done here and all up here and cut into my muscle tissue. But I learned to operate, even though they said that you would never be able to work that hard. You can't never tell me that I ain't gonna never be able to do something. Cause I'm gonna find a way to do it. And I did every day. They had to make this chair for me because I was so heavy, 487 pounds. They made that chair for me, and I'd be in my room, cell, whatever y'all want to call it, and I'd be curling that sucker. Then I started doing it with just one hand. Built all that muscle back up that they said I would never get back. So my hand works all right. I just can't feel it, and I do have arthritis throughout my entire body. In case anybody wanted to know, but I don't know why you want to know. But the pain, I still feel the pain, true enough. But I'm used to pain, so it don't bother me. They be trying to give me pills to take and shots. No. Tell you another secret about me. I don't like getting shots. I don't like getting blood or any of that. I'd rather get shot with a gun than get poked with a needle. That's just the way I am. I became that when I was a kid. Don't make my bacon too hard.
I gotta check on that again.
Okay.
So I heard somebody say your nephew Bruiser was YBI.
Bruiser was YBI before he broke away from there and started his own. Young Boy Incorporated.
They call Kilo a Fed. It's a Kilo a Fed for sure because he asked the questions.
Well, I don't mind the feds asking the questions if they're on here because understand, I'm not going to say anything that I don't have. That I don't have in this agreement with y'all. I wish I could show this to y'all on there, but there's some numbers on here that people were trying to get. Maybe I can put my thumb over it. But anyway, plead agreement. Polygraph test. I can't let it stay on there too long because people gonna freeze it and zoom in. We got the numbers. We got the numbers. Anyway, I got a lot of paperwork on a lot of stuff that I haven't spoke on yet, haven't mentioned, but I will whenever the movie deal come, and they're gonna get all this information. That's where they have something to build more stories on, other than just the ones I told. And some of the ones I told, they're gonna be able to elaborate on them as well. Because I'm not giving it all of that one shot. Even though people would love me to do that, no. I give a little bit up more every now and then, here and there. But I just don't want to give it all up, and then I ain't got nothing to tell no more. But I got stacks. I mean, I got 3 briefcases about this long. Then I got this briefcase. But I got a lot of stories that haven't been told, that should be told, but I'm not going to tell her. I mean, I'm not getting nothing from this. I'm sitting here entertaining y'all, but ain't nobody donating nothing to me. Anybody donated.
I messed these two up. Want to try them?
Sit down for me. Yeah.
Them too hard, probably. I'm sit
Okay.
down.
Scott Medjenit, Willie B. Taylor, and Spooky C. And my boy Thomas. He always donating every week. It don't make no difference how much they donate. They donated. And that little help, every little bit helps. Help me to keep coming, make me want to say something new every time. But I'm not gonna keep giving y'all new things that y'all ain't donating. I mean, if you carry your butt to the show, you're gonna have to pay to see it. Well, pay to see it here. Send me something. Donate. I'm trying to keep these stories coming.
Guy named Everyday Life got a question. He said this might be a wild question. I know you don't like to talk about the bandits or whatever. He said it's one named Howard Johnson, but in prison he go by the name Pussycat. He used to be a pimp on the streets.
Oh, never heard of that name. In like what prison? I mean, I've been to almost all of them here in Michigan, and about eight prisons in the federal joint.
Somebody said, "Did you?"
Marilyn Davis was in a prison. Whole lot of celebrity names these people was in there. But like I said, I didn't hang with them. Didn't care to be around
I'm
them.
looking that nigga up.
One of the boys was straight, but when he came in there, they turned him out later. After I told the boy, don't be hanging with that dude. That dude is a booty bag. He didn't believe me, and they got him in 3 block, inside 3 block. They turned him out there. That time I seen him, everybody was telling, "Hey man, that boy was touched." I said, "What?" So when I seen him, he was like, "Hey Nate," I said, "No. You don't talk to me. You went where I told you don't go. Now you gonna make me look bad because I'm supposed to be trying to help you. How can I help you if you going doing things that you shouldn't be doing? Now look at you.
Oh shit!
They're gonna have to call you what? Gina Davis or something like that. He had to switch his name to. Damn boy. Come on, man. They called and took it from you. No, they raped you. They didn't take it. They took it, but they raped you. Man, you know, like, you're like, what should I do? Man, let me give you this horse. You gonna find them niggas and you horse the hell out of them. If you don't, they gonna come for you every time. The boy didn't horse him. I was on my way out of there in 6 months, so for the next 6 months, I heard about how they was catching him over there in the shower and still messing with him. But I told him he got to stay away from me because it seemed like you like that, boy. You was raped. You got to take revenge, boy. You got to cut them. You got to stick them, cut their throat. You should have did that on day 1. That's the way you could have proof that you was fighting for your life.
He actually, somebody named Sterling. He said he ran with Demetrius.
Sterling.
Yeah.
Yes, I know somebody by that name, Sterling. Yes, he did run with Demetrius. I remember the whole situation about that. Wait a minute. Sterling was the one that bought it underneath the car that he was working on in the driveway. If that's a Sterling, yeah, I know him. I'm sorry. But thinking about all that brought back memories, especially of Clyde and his girlfriend catching up on the corner, Sterling catching up underneath his car, and so, well, like I said, I'm not gonna speak on everybody. I know quite a few people, and I know how a whole lot of them caught it, and a whole lot of them that basically ran off too. Ooh,
What did he say?
bacon look good.
So some of them probably hard. Them two probably soft. The two of them. I'm finna go ahead and check these other ones. Did you ever know World Kincaid?
It don't bring back no memories. Y'all can't just throw names because there's a lot of people out there named World or named Kincaid. Kincaid. Wait, Kincaid. Craig Cage. It's not coming to me at this moment.
Somebody asked, say, have you heard of the authors Al Valdez or Chris Blanchford? They wrote the books on the Mexican Mafia, and it included my dad's case and evidence in it.
I'm sorry, I haven't.
Do you know who Michael? Hey, Boone, do you know who Michael Frances is? Is Franzese? Is that Frances? Francis is? And would you ever do an interview on his show? I guess he got a show. I don't know who that is.
As long as they got the money and pay me right, I don't do nothing free. I'm not gonna spend my money traveling or doing things to waste and kill my time.
Because they come to Moscow. His name Russian as shit.
Somebody trying to get me killed.
Right there at the bottom.
I ain't got my glasses.
3 backwards ends in there. It ain't got no stresses and nothing like that. But yeah, that damn show look Russian. Is that an Omega symbol?
I hope that wasn't the guy brother or cousin that that I killed over in Russia, and that's why they want to get me back over there so they can shoot me on the spot. I'm not ready for that. I would have to call Ivan back up and let him know. Because he told me anytime I want to come back through there, just let him know he'll come get me and so
What's
forth.
up from Arkansas? Somebody said what's up from Arkansas?
Arkansas, what's up, baby? Y'all remember now, subscribe, like, and share. And yes, I'm going to keep on saying I need donations. My thing is in the bylaws. Nathaniel Kraft Sr. Cash App. I wish I could show y'all that, but
It's in whatever the hell it is. They can find it. It's right there. If you go to your page, look at your TikTok profile, the Cash App under there, the Instagram still on there. This story's
well, then we need to put one on YouTube. 'Cause I'm trying to get people to stop going to TikTok.
Well, no,
So I
I'm
need
saying the
people to
links is in
subscribe.
there, so they ain't got all the other links for your YouTube is in there, and the links for I think TikTok got your YouTube and Instagram links, and Instagram should have TikTok and YouTube.
I know people be sending me messages talking about how do we do this, or what is it that we donate to? I was like, well, Nathaniel Kraft Sr. Push that in, then Cash App should pop up. It's through Cash App.
Nigga said you look
That's
like
the
the
only
Black
one I
Hulk
have.
Hogan.
Huh?
He said you Black Hulk Hogan. The mustache.
Oh, Black Hawk Hogan. I'm better looking. I might have to save this stuff off now.
She said you ever watched the John Wick series?
John Wick, what's that?
The movie with Keanu Reeves when they I think they fuck around and kill his dog and steal his car and he come back and murder. You ain't seen it? We got to show you that later or something. That's good.
Well, see, I don't like I try to tell people. I don't indulge in sports, none of that, and I rarely watch TV. Mainly, I'm into the news, politics. I watch a lot of TYT, the Young Turk. That's why I said I want to run for president if they let Trump run, and he got 34 felons. I only got 4 to 5. All the rest of that stuff they can't bring up against me. But Trump got bound up for what
34.
rape or something, child
Too much
molesting.
shit. Too much
I mean, he got too much stuff. But yeah, he could run for president. I want to run for president. I promise y'all a whole lot and guarantee you go get it. Now I'm a crook. I ain't gonna lie to
I'm
you
a fair
that
crook.
I'm not a crook. Right. But I'm gonna steal some money, true enough. But I'm gonna make sure that the people here in the United States is going to be looked at first. We not sending billions of dollars too fast in somebody else's war. No, we ain't doing that. My people here, we got to stop homelessness. We got to stop
This damn light keep falling.
the prices of everything going up. They already rich, but they're gonna keep on jacking the price up and become more richer. Oh, Echo shirt.
Oh yeah.
We both got one on. Some of my haters hate this Echo shirt. Well, donate me some money so I go buy a different shirt then, or different clothes.
Hey, Exotic Straps got a question. I don't know why he asked this. He said, "Who was the toughest person to get rid of? Like, who was the hardest to get rid of?"
I never ran into nobody that couldn't be got rid of.
I guess he's asking like either who lasted the longest or who made it hard for you to get rid of them. Like they always slipped away.
Everybody that I went after, I got them. Only one person was able to get away with and ran to the police station, and that was White Boy Rick. We followed him from his house, well, not his house, but from one of the houses he was selling out of, Outer Drive. When we pulled up at Outer Drive, I think it was Outer Drive in Gunston or Outer Drive in Dickinson. When we pulled up there and slid that side door open, we had him dead to right. But the Mac jammed. That's when I said, I ain't using them on Macs. That boy was supposed to have been all shot up and wasted right then and there. Now, I didn't know that my brother-in-law was in the car with him. I didn't know that was you, Roy. Seriously, I didn't know. I know that you called Pat and told Pat about it.
I'm gonna ask him. Them too hard. Can they look crunchy? All right, I'm gonna leave them on there.
But I didn't know that you was in the car with him. Would that have changed the outcome? No. The contract was for that white boy, I'm sorry. But you riding with him, that means that you would have been the only witness, and we don't lead witnesses.
UK sent love.
My favorite people, the UK. Love y'all over there. UK showing me more love than you like the United States is. So I ain't quite sure what's going on with that. I need more subscribers to the YouTube channel. Let's make this jump today. Please, let's make this jump. That's the only way that I can make some money. Since ain't nobody donating, well, if my number goes up, they would have to give me some money. I'm assuming, I ain't quite sure. Yeah, they should. And maybe one of the days, if y'all make me go viral, I give y'all 2 more news stories you ain't never heard. I would talk about the Army. And give y'all more information on who the real cooks around this world. So we got to understand, they the biggest gang in this world. I mean, the biggest gang. It don't seem like anything that we could do about it. Matter of fact, most of y'all pay the people to be in that gang.
What the fuck?
Well, I ain't say nothing about the police, but
No.
that is the biggest gang in the world, and they bigger crooks than we are.
No, Exotic Straps, well, I like the way he put it, but you can't because he said we need another interview with Mogul State of Mind. That would be good, but we can't do that no more.
Yeah, because you know that
The brother is passed.
That brother passed away, and I liked to talking to that brother. I didn't mind doing that interview. The brother paid me. Then we became friends afterwards.
Somebody asked you from Erie, Pennsylvania, right?
Somebody asked me something from Erie, Pennsylvania.
No, he like you're from Erie, Pennsylvania, right?
No. Evidently, you ain't watching my videos or stories I'm from right here, Detroit, Michigan. Born and raised on the east side of Detroit.
Anthony Garcia said, "Did you know Felix Michelle? Felix Mitchell. I said Michelle. I'm so used to saying Michelle. It's Felix Mitchell.
See, y'all throwing names at me that I can't recall. I mean, it's been 40 years. But no, I'm not going to say no and I ain't going to say yeah. It might come back to memory if I had more info on that individual or so forth. Or if that individual were to talk to me
He say
and bring up something.
from Oakland, California. Which ain't that much help, but at least his son gave a region or something.
I've been up there in California. That's when I knocked off the guy in San Diego. I didn't even have to shoot his bodyguard because after I popped him in the head, the rest of them basically just they threw their hand across their face and we ain't seen nothing, man. And I walked on out the back door, walked into the front door. He wasn't expecting me because nobody ever knew me. That's why I said I didn't like taking pictures with people that know me. They know me, then they'll be looking for me. My way, I can walk right up to them, boom, and you just keep on walking. Sorry for the loudness of that bang, because usually I have a silencer on it. And keep walking. Only thing his bodyguards and them seen was scud flying away. And his head going back. I mean, it was a beautiful kid. Let me stop that. Okay, it was a nice hit. But when you see a guy back of his scud just come off, when you hit him dead between the eyes, with that caliber that I hit him with, no, I'm not going to tell y'all what caliber, because they go to DEA, FBI, whatever. Okay. Because, like, they get mad at me because I be on here talking about it. Especially the state of Michigan. They really hate it. That's why that prosecutor tried to lock me up again. She got in front of the judge and told the judge, well, he out there talking about what he did. Yeah, y'all made the deal. I got immunity, sucker. You don't like it, it's your problem. She done made a deal with the devil. So once you made that deal, stick to it. But now I can talk about it. You ain't do a dang old thing about it. I'm gonna try to watch myself because
Corey Patterson said, "Did you ever hear the interview Rockin' Reg did with Terrence Gangster Williams and Felix Mitchell from Oakland?" So I guess that's what somebody was talking about. So Terrence did an interview with, Rockin' Reg did an interview with Terrence Gangster Williams. That's the dude they was talking about in the last live. That's Birdman brother or whatever. And he did one with him and Felix Mitchell.
no, I haven't heard nothing. But well, I hear, but what he said or did, I don't know. I don't go on other podcasts and be listening to he say, she say.
Somebody asked.
They can hit me up on Messenger, and that's how we would talk. Reggie hit me once on. Of course, I say somebody hit me once on Messenger about Reggie in this situation. Because see, people keep talking about Rocky Red killed it. I need to quit speaking that brother's name. I don't know what y'all talking about. You wasn't a witness to it. If you is, then why you snitching now?
Oh no, he said he did an interview with Rockin' Reg. Felix Mitchell is dead.
They did what?
An interview with Rockin' Reg. They said Felix Mitchell dead, but somebody asked, "Have you ever dealt with the Mexican Mafia?"
No. I never dealt with them. I knew some of them only because of the picture that I'm going to put up too that shows one of them with me and my other friends in prison. It was cool. We made something happen when I got out.
Valentina Lonella Bartez says hi. Yo.
Hey, Valentino. You know something? You got me feeling like I'm a puppet. You know, say
And
hi.
she said, "Say hi,
Hey,
please."
Valentino. How you doing, babe?
Oh, why he asked this? No, it's hard as hell. Do you think it's possible to get away with murder in today's day and age? I mean, yeah, it's possible.
It's possible to get away with anything in any time of age, but you got to know how to plan it correctly and make sure that you leave no witness and you hurt no one innocent.
No evidence.
If I said you got to make sure you do it correctly, that means you can't be leaving evidence. And because of all these cameras everywhere, you got to make sure you know that you won't show up on none of those cameras in that area. Cause you show up on one camera, they're gonna be like, okay, who this person that showed up over here? Where did they go to? What happened? Where they at? Then they come and say, you are suspicious. Once they say that, the next move is, stop resisting. Stop resisting. Oh, he going for my gun. Boom. And you did.
They might not say stop resisting. They see you dumping the body. They might shoot his ass on sight.
Well,
Armed and
like I
dangerous.
said, if they see you doing something wrong, I'm not trying to describe this, but you got to start shooting back because they're going to kill you. Especially you are a person of color. Oh, that'd be the first thing they want to do is shoot you. And don't think that just because the person that got that gun is a cop and he's of color that he won't kill you. He trying to show up for his master, for his boss. That's what y'all be calling house Negroes, and you got the field Negroes, and you know this and that. Well, most of them is on there for that. They ain't trying to help nobody in society. They wouldn't let all these bad cops turn them bad.
Or they wouldn't just
Because
let
see,
them get away
if
with
you
shit.
let a cop, if they let them get away with something, they done turn back. They bad then. They not good cop no more. You let this cop get away with that, you know it's wrong. So now you become just like that cop.
2 questions. David Ashley asks, how long were you in prison and where did you go to prison? That's a bunch of fucking questions and answers.
Where did I go? They sent me everywhere. And I would get that up in the movie on which prison, where at, and what went down, and how it went down, and so forth.
Yeah, some of these people don't be, because they asking questions that you'd already, if they watch some of the videos, you'd like.
I've already asked you.
Have a single person ever tried to test your gangster while you was in prison? He talked about that. When
Yeah, I talked about that before.
Rip the pipe down and.
It just sounded like I had to rip
times.
that pipe out and got one, hit the other one, made it out on the gallery, and the guard, boom, down. Well, I got down. Hey, I'm naked. I'm in the shower. This guy come in, he got his clothes on.
All 3 of them.
They
got weapons.
They came with weapons to do something to me. So yes, I pulled that pipe down and I went to piping them.
Hold on, pause. We can't say that. That sounds suspect.
Piping them mean that.
But yeah, but they also use piping for saying
the shower pipe. Oh no, I'm talking about the shower pipe. I pulled that down and I went to beating them. Well,
that reminds me of Streets of Rage.
Because see, I'm not trying to talk anything sexually or this and that. I'm not gonna do that on
yeah,
here
because
I will never give people that term that you got a lot of child molesters, booty bandits, and rapists. I would never acknowledge none of them. Because to me, that's why they should bring back the death penalty. You got to kill them because they out there raping our future, harming our queens, and some harming the kings because they out there, and you don't believe me? Look at Diddy. Diddy been didding a lot of men out there taking their power. That's why these men scared to come forward and say, well, yeah, he did me. Come forward. Because if you don't, guess what? When they went into his place and took all those tapes out of there,
you right there.
If you've been in Diddy's place, you've been recorded. Diddy was sneaking recorded. And if you've been in Jay-Z too, you've been recorded. Jay-Z just a bigger freak than Diddy is.
Corey asking, hey Boone, just wondering, did your mom ever find out about the activities you were involved in? And if so, I assume she wasn't happy. What's your father around?
My mom never found out about anything until 1990. Not even when I was a kid. She only found out that I had moved out the house, but she didn't know what was going on with that situation because I had my brother Pop say that I was staying with him, but I really wasn't. In my own apartment, and I ran into some people from back then in the days when I opened up that apartment over there called the called the hate it when I stutter. Collinwood's apartment. I had people all throughout that building selling for me, and I sold myself as well. They used to come around to my side window and pick up what they needed. I never let them inside the building because about 5 or 6 months later, I became like the manager of that building. The owner made me manager because the person he had as manager, he wasn't no good. He was rarely giving the man his money. With me, the man got his money. Apartment came, kept nice and neat. People did not complain. I always kept this stuff fixed up right. I ran a smooth operation, doing the building as well as selling illegal activities out of there. Couldn't anybody just come in there?
Another one from Anthony Garcia. Say, hey Boone, when you did hits, were you ever nervous?
Nervous? No, I ain't never been nervous. I mean, it was business. It wasn't nothing personal. And that's the way I looked at it. It was business, so why be nervous? I mean, either I'm going to do it or somebody else going to do it. Or if they get to do us, then we done. But there ain't nothing to be nervous about. I never had, remember the judge asked me that question. Do you have any remorse for the people you did? No. And y'all just mad because I got rid of them before you could sentence them. So you mad because I cut out the middleman. You just want to send them to prison so they can work for the rich folks and make more stuff inside the prison for them.
Yes,
at a very low cost. Me, boom! Remember now, I sent you there. I'm trying to keep track of the numbers.
This is a two-part question. Before I ask it, Courtney Brown said, hey.
Courtney Brown?
Yep, it's just a picture of her and a bunch of hearts.
Hey, how you doing?
Blank Dale Specialist. I want to do what he got pocket saying. Anyways, he asks, have you ever slammed somebody in close combat or range combat? Which do you like better?
I like just putting a bullet in somebody's head. Why should I get my hands hurt or whatever by slamming them? But yes, I had to slam people. I had to do hand-to-hand combat. All that gonna be told in the movie too, and shown that how I did my things in the United States Army Ranger Special Force. All that gonna be shown and talked about as well. But yes, that's how I learned how to do things. I could speak on it, but not because then I give away some of the stuff. But yeah, I know how to do things with my hands.
Yeah, he must have came late because he asked, have you ever met Butterbean after the Tough Man contest?
No. Never met them afterward. They
Okay.
all they all went to Texas to fight down there. I stayed here in Michigan because
They weren't trying to pay you.
the guy didn't want to pay me right. Remember, he kept trying not to pay me. But like I told him, look outside your door. He looked, he seen all them big old black guy about there. What's that? Those are going to be
No problem.
my collection agency. You're like, are you threatening me? I said, no, it's a promise. Ain't no threat. You don't give me my money, you won't never leave Detroit. I ain't talking about Michigan. You won't leave Detroit. You won't leave out this building.
Not lying.
Now give me my $2,500. I lost only because the mailman was able to knock my little butt out Well, my big butt out. But like I said, I held no grudge against him. But no, I ain't never met him again. I talked about him several times. Even when they printed the the article in the newspaper about us, they talking about that they call it a TKO between me and him. No, that was a knockout. That boy just didn't fall. That was a TKO. Oh, man, come on now, be for real. He was just too fat to fall. He leaned against that rope and he stayed on his feet. I said, yeah, but if you let me push him, he would have failed. The man didn't know where he was. Shit. I think I was the only one in Michigan that whooped his butt. 'Cause I know everybody else, I seen him fighting. He wasn't fighting them. He was clobbering them. Like, man, that ain't fighting. You gotta step back.
No, yeah, he was hitting him with them wild ass haymakers.
You gotta know how to throw them knuckles. I did. That's why I said he wasn't able to hit me. He gave me around the world and basically hit me in the shoulder and pushed me back or that way.
Oh, you talking about one of them?
I said, hey, one of those
long ass haymakers?
yeah.
Them overhand.
I seen it coming, but I was like, man, what the hell? I'm gonna take
He's
one.
trying to end this shit.
I'm gonna take one just to see how it feel. It feel like crack. Felt like somebody hit me with a pillow. That wasn't the pillow guy, was it?
Did you ever have a bounty on your head while all this is going on?
Yes.
A couple of y'all did, didn't y'all?
All of us had bounty on our heads, but that's just it. You had to get to it. That's how the two Brown brothers got it. They put bounties out, contracts out. They got Ghost, they got Israel, they got Mark Patrick, they got what's the other brother name too? He was part of their family. Alex Hurt. But anyway, all the other names that come to me, they in my files. But yeah, I had a contract on me, but of course people never knew what I looked like. They just say, well, if you see the guy with the hoodie on, dark glasses, they call him the Grim Reaper, that's him. Put a couple in him. Putting a couple in me ain't gonna do it unless you put them up here. Put them up here, people. Quit shooting me in the body. That's just pissing me off. Excuse my language.
Alex, if you want to know more, just follow the link into this channel and go watch other videos.
Who?
He asked some question. He just got here, but he wanted. Ain't
Okay,
nobody
so
finna go through all that shit and explain. Yeah, just
go to the videos and
go to the channel.
What you asking, because that was already answered. Don't forget to subscribe to YouTube, Nate Boone Thuglife. Share, like, and donate. So I ain't putting up nothing new.
No, I'm just messing with you, Alex.
Unless I get people to donate.
Somebody asked, have you ever been nervous about doing a hit? I don't know why they asked that again. And were you ever outgunned or outmatched in a gun battle, resulting in you having to retreat?
Well, I was outgunned in the battle because I didn't know who was coming down on me. That's the only time. Well, other than when the police shot me in my thigh. And they never caught me, never found me, never knew who I was, but they knew that was me that did that over there in that neighborhood. I told the feds about it. I told the feds a lot of stuff. I mean, even some of the people that were sitting up in prison for crimes that they didn't do because I did them, they didn't want me to keep speaking. Well, you know, like, we don't want to hear about crimes that, you know, that like somebody else locked up for. But they locked up for shit that they didn't do. I'm telling y'all how I did it, where I shot them at, or what I did to them. But They don't want to hear that because the people already been prosecuted and locked up. I guess they don't want to have to let them go. I said, man, that's cold-blooded. That's when I know that police got their own game. That's why I didn't go to the Detroit police to give any information if I went to the feds. Because the city, those cops was cooking it anyway. They was doing almost more hits than me. Doing more robbing than me. They're robbing.
Yeah. Somebody asked, what would you say is your favorite melee weapon and firearm?
I don't have no favorite.
Say all of them nice.
Anything that will stop an individual is my favorite. I'm not discriminating against no weapons. I like them all. They all will get the job done if you know how to handle them and how to use them. If you are packing your own shells, you know how much to put in there, how much to get that extra push.
How do you maintain a non-remorse mindset? That's you just gotta have that dog in you. That's something from.
It's just business.
I mean, but still, that's just like something from the dead. If you if you got any inclination about remorse or anything like that, don't even try and get into it.
Man, I spoke about that in several other stories too. I have no remorse for anything I did. It was all business. Wasn't nothing personal. Only thing was personal was when Boo did that to my little brother. And that because Boo couldn't get the money, so he started setting my little brother up to be murdered. That's why I told Reg, I know Reg, you love your brother, I know that, I understand that. I loved it, my brothers too. That's why when I got out, I went after him. You called me and told me that, hey man, boom, I love my brother, I don't want nothing to happen to him. I know what you meant, but you have to know what I meant. I love my brother too, but your brother did my brother. So I was gonna do your brother. But he peeped the move. That's why I said Boo learned how to watch and to observe what a person do, how they handle themselves. And he peeped the move when he seen me and somebody go over there to pop that one guy. Which guy went back and told me, he said, man, something ain't right here. And that's when you understood, okay, we gotta get rid of Boone. That's when you told them to do me after we did them. But
Another question here. He said, do you have any buddies from your old life that's still alive?
I never had no buddies. The only one I could call true friend, they both passed away. Now I would say Butch and Reggie. I liked both of them brothers. So I guess they would be my new friends or somewhat close to a friend. I would put more of they are my associates. I socialize with them and do so forth. But as trusting someone like I did Jern, no. I don't have nobody like that. I wouldn't trust no one.
Gregory
like
just
that.
asked a question. I'm just telling him to ask the question because he in there with his hand up. Like, can I ask? Yeah, just put it in the comments. Just ask the question. He said, I ain't dogging Boone. I remember him from back Gangland in 2010. I actually kept up with him on his interviews, and I'm still a fan of his stories. Much love, Boone. From, what I say, the Morton Wine? Yep, the Morton Wine.
Morton one.
Wait.
That he was a fan of mine back in Gangland.
Yeah, Morton Wine.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
from
that
Gangland,
Gangland. Yeah, I
Pacific
remember
Channel.
that. Matter of fact, I got the pamphlet on that one too. They did on me on Gangland. I think that was in this yellow one, Gangland. I said I save everything. Never know when I want to go back to it and so forth. But I appreciate your comment on that, and I appreciate you following me. Just remember to subscribe, share, and like.
Uh, oh yeah, shout out to Scott Hicks for the response. Gregory Mills asks, "Are you doing positive things with the youth?" I guess he's actually like you going around doing them little interviews at school and whatnot, telling the kids, "Don't be like me."
I haven't did anything like that because nobody offered me to, come and speak. If they did, that's exactly what I would tell them. Don't be like us old head and you like go down that wrong path. Cause ain't nothing in this game out here but death and prison. And trust me, they love locking people up, especially people of color, because you didn't get to get all that free labor out of you. You got all of those different companies inside the prison that making money. That's why they be trying to send people to so much time. Like that one kid, he got sentenced to I think it was 5 years
Yeah, you can't have no bacon.
for stealing.
Corey's like that bacon look good. You can't have none, sir.
Corey liking his bacon, huh?
But it's the butcher's thick cut.
Oh, now what was I saying?
Something about them kids.
Oh, yeah. See, I wouldn't want the kids to go down the wrong path. There ain't nothing out there in this world but death and prison. And the only body getting paid for it is the rich folks. They getting money like big dog from us going into prison. That's why they want us to keep on doing wrong. Let's get together and be united and try to help each other. I know people of color normally don't stick together, but we need to learn that on how to stick together and watch each other's backs.
Joseph Gonzalez said, "Funny thing is, my dad did that, but he tatted up, and the school didn't like that because he was fresh out." Like, what the hell y'all ask him for? Y'all came here because y'all want him to tell them to change, and y'all mad because he fresh out and got tattoos? What y'all expect him to do? Shave them bitches off while he in prison?
A whole lot of people got their move, but hey, that take money. But I've seen quite a few people get their tattoo removed before they came home from prison. And then some of them got them removed after they was out. But true, most people don't want to do that. They want to keep their battle scores to remember. I don't want to go back to this. Like me, my scars are permanently. I can't get rid of them. But I don't want to go back to that lifestyle. I am in retirement. Even though several people have offered me money to come out of retirement. People not mad at me because I gave up them 6 people. They knew what the deal was. Oh, he's a snitch. Step to my face and call me that. That's all I ask. Don't speak on something that you don't know about, because that's my little brother. I will never stop loving him whether he's here or not. But when they did that to my little brother, that's all I thought about was picturing anybody and everybody that had something to do with that. I didn't care if I died or didn't.
Somebody asked, "Would you do an interview with Margaret David Burton, aka the Saint Center?" I'm guessing that's either a channel or maybe they got something.
I'll do an interview with anyone as long as they can afford to pay me. If they can't afford to pay me, I'm sorry, I can't give an interview. I'm not doing this stuff just to be not making no money. I have no job. Nobody. Who gonna hire me?
Yeah.
Who they find out my record? Oh no, sir. We filled that position already. We sorry. One person did tell me the truth. He came to me and said, "Man, I'll tell you right now, Mr. Scott, this just between me and you. This company not gonna hire you because they read your record just like I read. They're gonna be scared to even speak with you or even look at you because you killed people. It don't say how many, but they're gonna be scared of that purpose alone, that you are a person that will harm them. And they're gonna figure that, well, if they have to let you go, you might kill them. I said, no, I'm not white. Excuse me, I'm not trying to be racist, but the majority of people that do that is, like that color. You go in the post office, go off the trigger off and just, oh!
What's he say? No, he burnt his name up. He can't even come back to the States. He
Who?
backstab the asshole.
Come on, who burnt their name up? Me?
No, what's his name? He burnt his name, and don't nobody want to work with him. That's why he took off. What did he leave down to Florida or California after that? And he burnt up his name, burnt on the bridges. Talking about Al.
Oh. Yeah, Al ran off. He made buku money off me and ran off with it. Because I tried to reach out to him and he avoided my call. I tried to hit him through Facebook, Messenger. I tried to hit him everywhere and he won't answer. So I just said, okay, he played me. I can't believe I got played, but he jumped in my field of the road now. So, roadkill is roadkill. But yeah, people, nah. He won't have anything to do with a lot of people he burnt. He burnt a lot of people. He got them because he knew they couldn't make no money from the interview because we are criminals and we can't make no money as long as we're on parole or paper, this and that. So he do it and then he tell you that. Then he keeps every penny. That's why I say I got to charge people if they want to talk to me or anything. People see me on the street, they be asking, hey man, can I take a picture? Yes. I don't mind taking a picture with you. How much you charging? I said, nothing. Because I know other people that you know is not going to believe that you ran into me. So go ahead and take your picture. Don't be scared to walk up to me if you see me. Hey, I'm a friendly guy. I'm a likable guy. You just got to let me speak to you. Let me, step. No, don't step in my shoes, but just get to know me. I speak to everybody politely, kindly, and I give respect. As long as y'all give it respect, I'm going to give respect. Because that's what this world should be about. Treating each other with respect. You give respect, you get it. If you out there dissing people, expect to get dissed back or hate it. See, I don't hate nobody. Not even my haters. I just won't answer that question because I figured my haters out there trying to build a platform on me. That's why they be trying to get me to go off and curse and go off in the left field. So you'll see, this is Boone going off in the left field. He ain't blah, 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 blah. No, I'm sorry. So I always tell them, if you say so, I'll wait. Especially the other guy, BAJA 2424, he always trying to get me to go off and always say one thing. If you say so, then he asked me, well, I believe I'll wait for you to tell us what you like what your facts is. Let's hear it. My followers want to know, where did I lie? Where did I not tell the truth? Where did I exaggerate? I mean, I live this life, so how can you tell me about what's wrong, what's right? I live this life, not you. So don't get upset at me because you want me to go into left field.
Did you ever deal with the Italian mafia in Detroit?
Yes. They was from somewhere else, but they moved here, and I dealt with them. I had to testify against them. And yes, I did testify against other races, other countries, other states, and other cities, and so forth. But they hired me to do something, and matter of fact, one of the guys was in the same prison I was in. Tony.
Who was Whack 100?
Tony was in it. because he made sure he came to me when I came in. He said, "You probably don't remember me." I said, "Probably don't, because you breathing." He said, "I was the man that y'all came to my house, and when I opened the door, you and this other kid just grabbed me up in the air." I said, "And you live here?" Okay, now I remember who you were, because he didn't want me to kill you, the guy that put the hit out on you. Because he was there too, and he just wanted to scare you and this and that and show you that he could have somebody come for you anytime he wants you. He was trying to get you to give up the money you owed him. And I'm assuming that you testified against him too, because I seen it in the papers. I knew a little something, you know. I did my little, you know, research and found out different things. But hey, to each his own. I just had to let everybody know that I have changed. I'm not that person no more. I don't come into prison to do anything no more. I used to. Hey, 2 years serve in prison and the money they paying me, it's worth it. Plus, I probably get some good time off and this and that, as long as I stick to my business, stick to myself.
So you said you might want to check out Clubhouse interview with Whack 100. Speaking on your name, he said that's what Whack 100 was talking about, the situation you're talking about now. So we're gonna have to look at that.
Whack 100 talking about what?
One of the situations you were just talking about. He did an interview with Clubhouse, something on the Clubhouse interview.
Who did?
Whack 100. I forget who the fuck he is, but he.
Who did the interview with them? That's what I'm talking about. Is he talking about?
That's his name. I guess Whack 100 or something. So I guess he's talking about some shit you was talking about, or he talking about you.
Oh, well, people gonna always talk about me because they can't bring it to me face to face.
Oh, you said that's nonsense, Devin?
Hmm.
Somebody said, no, don't go to the Clubhouse, that's whack ass. He said that shit's nonsense.
Oh, I don't follow nobody words or leading to go somewhere, because I only go places that I know that I can that I can have people check out. And if it ain't right, then they'll know about it. That they ain't gonna be empty.
Biography asks, did you ever deal with or do anything with the Yakuza?
I can't speak on anything of that nature. They talking about China.
No, that's
Oh,
Triad.
Japanese,
Yakuza's Japanese one.
Yeah, Japanese. No, well, Japanese. No, I never had no. No, I never had no dealing with Japanese. Chinese, it was Lee and Sonny. Lee and Sonny. They served time with me too in prison.
I'm still gonna check out that interview. I want to see
On some stuff that they did, not that I did. They flipped. Came into the prison system. We sat around and talked about the old times. But
I'm gonna check that out after the live stream. I'm gonna go check that shit out. I want to see what they talking about.
And somebody said something about that Rocky Red gave an interview.
They said Rocky Red did an interview with Birdman brother.
I don't know who that is, but I know Rocky Red's job.
Terrence. That's what they was asking about the other day. I forget his name. But
Terrence Williams?
Huh?
Terrence Williams?
I think so.
I don't know about him.
Because he was yeah, Terrence Gangster Williams. He was down in New Orleans. He was and then he was over there doing shit down there.
To be honest, I don't see why Reg would talk with him. Maybe he got somebody perpetrating to be Reg, but if you can find out what was supposed to be said, then when I get a chance, I'm gonna hit Reg up on the message, and I'll hit up Butch too as well. So Bush is basically the one that told me, watch your back, man. People out there trying to cause and stir up the crap. They're trying to get you off your game so you go off and you be sitting back up in here. I said, no one can ever do that, get me off my game. Unless you hurt somebody in my family. You hurt somebody in my family, we ain't got to worry about it.
Oh, what did he say? Did you ever get to hang out with Kid Rock? He knew the best friends or Champ Town. Champ Town was that rapper, right?
Put it this way. Hell no. Do I look like I'm the type of person that would hang out with somebody like that? Now, Chuck used to hang out with him. Not me. The boy is a racist. And he already admitted to that. I have nothing to do with that. You can't tell me that you don't like brothers and then turn around and tell me, oh, well, you know, I know what you say. Go ahead and keep kicking it with the white boy.
Charles Houston said, what's up?
Charles who?
Charles Houston.
Houston. There's not much of my brother. I'm just sitting here chilling. I'm finna go off in a few minutes and shut this down because I got about how much time I got left on there?
Like 5 minutes at the most, probably 3.
Okay, I got 5 more minutes left on this, and I'm gonna try to come on every Sunday live until we could probably push other days, like maybe. Well, it got to be when my editor learn and get more things to do about this. Then we probably go live Sunday, Wednesdays, and probably Fridays. No Fridays.
We probably do Sundays and Wednesdays, but not
Sundays
Fridays.
and Wednesdays. Okay, Sundays and Wednesdays.
Because I know I'm going to have classes Monday, Tuesday, and Friday and Saturday.
Okay. But once again, like the one guy talking about Boone on there begging. Yes, I am. I'm begging for y'all donations to help me keep on telling these stories. Once I get to a certain amount, I might even bring out 3 or 4 of these stories and tell them, or should I say, read them to y'all from the papers, directly to y'all, directly from me. So you hear all sides, the court, me, them, and then the other ones just what went down in the streets. And what went down over in Russia, or should I get some, between Russia and the army I might speak about, or Colombia. Because like I said, over there, I stayed to myself. Too many people didn't see me. Mainly because, like I said, I didn't trust no one, not even Pablo. I told him, I don't trust no one, man. And you got to watch your back too, Pablo. You can't be trusting your lieutenants or all your special so-called people you really put faith in. But when it really hit the fan, they going to be looking to turn you in or kill you. And the United States is not playing with you. Once you start blowing up the politician cars and so forth, I knew then they was coming for you. But you asked me to come over here and train some of your men. Okay, well, some of your men learned how to butcher, how to dice and slice and cut up, hand-to-hand combat. And some of them followed my lead, and now they wind up with themselves in trouble. One even went to prison. I think he served 35 years or 40 years, something like that. And he's out now. I think he out telling his side of his thing too.
Next time I forgot, we supposed to use the laptop. That way you can see the comments at the bottom and whatnot too.
Well, I would have to put on my glasses. And I don't want nobody calling me 4-eye.
We might not. I might be able to just run the HD over to
Yeah, I might.
to the monitor.
Don't that monitor sit over here or sit right there?
Not if I just turn that one on. I just run the AC cord from the laptop to the monitor. And then,
okay, then it's big enough where I can read them.
yep. And it'd be right there. You can just look right over. What the hell that say?
Do y'all hear that? So we're gonna be trying to hook up different things so we can come to y'all better and easier. So y'all get y'all comment through, and I'll be able to go through them easier, faster. Because I do answer the comments that y'all put in, that y'all put in the stories that I be giving. I do be trying to answer all of it. I had to go back sometime. I mean, I be up all times at night going through them, trying to answer everybody I can. Now, I don't know how to put that I read it, so basically if you see a heart, that means I read it. That just don't mean that I like it. I put a heart, at least, like I'm assuming that a heart, but if I throw a thumbs up in a heart, that means I like what you said, and the heart is just showing that I read it.
A shout out to BK in Memphis, Brooklyn in the house.
Shout out to BK in Memphis. Is he Brooklyn in the house?
Yeah, that's what BK is, Brooklyn.
Oh, okay, that's what the thing for, Brooklyn. Matter of fact, I ain't been up there in about 2 years.
Yeah, talking about there in New York.
Yeah, that's when I drove all the way up there and stayed up there for about 3 to 4 days, or was it a week?
It was a little week.
But
But 3 4 days like the second time. We went through New Jersey.
Yeah, but I packed up everything because me and the individual was going to move to South Carolina. We was going to get a house up that way. But things didn't work out right. She wound up going back to New York. I wound up coming back to here in Detroit. But first I had went to New Jersey. But boy, those people are racist. When they found out that, I was a black man trying to buy that house, oh no, we're not doing this here. I was like, what? Well, we thought you was someone else. I said, why? Because I talked to her like this. Yes, hello? Yes, this is Nathaniel Kraft speaking. I'd like to know how much down payment I would have to put down to be able to get this home. Okay, so I changed my voice a little bit. But I only did that because if I talk to my normal way, sometimes people get scared on how I talk. They get scared how I look. Don't be scared of me how I look. I can't help how I look. This is what the creation created. Charming, good looking, handsome, debonair. Fabulous, baby, fabulous. But yeah. But don't get ready to shut down. And once again, boom, bag. Look at me on that bag. That's how I am. I need the donations so I can keep on coming back telling these stories.
The like, the share, the subscribes, all them, the comments too.
Yes.
Everything.
On YouTube. TikTok, I'm not putting anything on TikTok.
Well, TikTok, now. It ain't never been uploaded.
TikTok got the old stuff of me, but I ain't putting nothing new in the last month or so. So, please, people, let me get this count up. I asked y'all to help me get the count up on TikTok. It didn't go nowhere. Now I'm asking y'all to do it here on YouTube. Let's make this sucker go viral, or any one of those stories I told go viral, so I can make some money. So I ain't got to beg. Ciao.